What's up, you beautiful people? Welcome back to the podcast. Today, we're going to talk about 11 ways to stay poor, all of which I've used. Now, you might be wondering, okay, Anthony, why the hell do I want to stay poor? I'm not saying you do want to stay poor. What we're doing is this idea called inversion, which Charlie Munger, the legendary business partner of Warren Buffett, he used to talk about all the time. He would say, invert, always invert. So if your goal is, I want to be a healthy, fit individual, instead of figuring out, okay, what are the things that I need to do to go become a fit, healthy individual, what you do is you invert the goal. If my goal was to be unhealthy, what would I do? And the reason this is powerful is because the human brain is evolved to be negative, to have a negativity bias, to look at the world and assume that things can kill it. Sure enough, when you ask yourself, what would it look like to be unhealthy? You can come up with the answers really quickly, right? You can come up with a game plan. I would stop moving around a lot. I'd sit on my couch all the time. I would eat too much food. I would eat too much sugar. I would eat too much processed crap. I would never work out. I would probably not get good sleep. I'd try to stay awake as long as I could. Do some things that really fuck with my dopamine centers, like watch excessive porn, right? So there's all these things that you could quickly come to say, okay, if I wanted to be unhealthy, this is what I would do. Once you have that list of things, you just invert it again. So to be unhealthy, I'm just going to sit on the couch all the time. You're like, well, maybe I should get rid of my couch. If my goal to be unhealthy would be to eat a lot of processed food, well, maybe I just need to get rid of all the processed food in my house. And one by one, you do those things, you stack them up, and then you get the goal, which was to be healthy in the first place. So it's from that mindset that we apply this to the idea of making money. Here are the 11 ways to stay poor. Number 1, do the bare minimum. If you want to be poor, just do the bare minimum. Do exactly what is required of you and not a single bit more. Go to work every single day, show up right on time and leave right on time. Do exactly what's asked and nothing more. That is a perfect way to ensure that you never get ahead in life. Number 2, wait around to be told what to do next. You go to work, you punch in exactly when you're supposed to be there, you follow your job description to the T, and then you finished it in half the time. And so now you just stand around waiting for your boss, your manager to notice that you're not doing anything, to come over and say, what you working on? And you're like, oh, I finished everything for the day. And now they'll give you a new task. Do not go out of your way to look around and proactively ask, what more could I do? Do not do that if your goal is to stay poor. I promise you, if you start doing that, they're going to give you more. And with more comes more responsibility and at some point more money. And that's just fucking sucks. Number 3, I want you to expect praise for everything that you do. If you do, for whatever reason, show up on time, I think you're owed an attaboy. If you do your job exactly as it's described in the job description, they should probably pat you on the head and say, thank you, good job, well done. If you just go out there doing things for the sake of doing them because they give you pleasure or because they're worthwhile pursuits and that you don't really care what other people think and you don't really care for their approval, you want to do the thing anyway, it's a good thing to do, to go and take out the trash even if the boss doesn't notice it. You do that, man, I'm telling you, like, nothing good comes from going above and beyond and then doing it when nobody can see you. That's number 3. Number 4, I want you to turn everything into a transaction. Say, if you do this for me, I will do that for you. And under no circumstances will I do more. Tit for tat, this is quid pro quo. That is the key. That is the name of the game here. Do not do anything unless you get something out for it. Do not show up early for work. Do not stay late for work if you're not going to get paid for it. Do not think about your job at home. Do not think, how could I do that better? What skills could I level up if I wanted to do my job even better? Do not do that shit on your own time if you're not going to be compensated for it in some kind of way. If you do, you're going to get better at what you do. You're going to start doing your job better. You're going to start getting better results. People are going to start to notice that shit and they're going to try and give you more money. And if you want to stay poor, I'm telling you, that's not going to work. Number 5, spend more than you make. I want you, every time you make money, to go out there and spend it as quickly as you possibly can because you earned it. Why not reward yourself? Why not live the good life? You put in your 40 hours. That shit sucks. Live a little. You only got one life. YOLO. Go spend what you make. Maybe even a little bit more because you know what, you're worth it. Number 6, I want you to stop learning. As soon as you can, never read a book again. In fact, if you're in high school, you're in college right now, stop reading. You should be done with that shit. What's the point? You have AI. Use it. Use it to do the thinking for you. Stop learning. It's not going to take you anywhere. Stay knowing exactly what you know right now if you want to stay poor. Number 7, I need you to trade your time for money. Warren Buffett, he made this very clear. He said, if you can't find a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to work until you die. But our goal is to stay poor. And so you need to have no way to make money outside of actually trading your time for money. So that means having a W-2 job, maybe having an hourly wage, getting paid $20 an hour, and you only get paid when you punch in and when you punch out. And fucking do not stay around working extra hours. Do not pick up overtime. For God's sake, people. Trying to stay poor here. Number 8, I want you to take advice from poor people. I want you to go to your broke-ass friends who are living in a 3-bedroom apartment with their other broke-ass roommates that have dead-end jobs, that have dead-end lives, that have spent all of their money. I want you to go to them and say, what should I do? Where should I invest my energy? Where should I invest my money? I want you to take stock advice from those people. I want you to take investment advice from those people because they obviously know how to spend money. And that's our goal. To stay poor, we want to take advice from poor people because clearly they know what they're doing. Number 9, surround yourself with people who tolerate mediocrity. In particular, your mediocrity. Because like the average of every room reverts to the mean. And so if you're in a room full of 5 people who are making $1 million every year, get the fuck out of that room as fast as you possibly can. Because it's just a matter of time. You hang out with people who are making more money. Some of their lessons, their activities, their habits, their mindsets are going to start rubbing off on you. And then you're going to start making more money. We don't want that. So surround yourself with poor people. Surround yourself with friends who have no money, who only complain all the time, who hate their bosses, who hate their lives. Surround yourself with people who tolerate mediocrity, and I promise you'll stay poor. Number 10, I want you to overthink and underact on everything, literally everything. I want you to think constantly and perseverate and get the whirly brain. I want you to think about all the things that could go wrong and then use that as evidence for why you shouldn't take action. And then I want you to sit on the sidelines where it's nice and safe and just phone it in, because good God almighty, heaven forbid that you underthink and overact. What are we at? Number 9? No, 11. Okay, this is it. I want you to sit around and wait until you feel ready to get started. Man, if you don't feel ready, the race is going to be long. It's going to suck. You're not going to finish. So you might as well just sit and wait until you feel good, until you wake up, you got the energy, you got the motivation. Sit and wait until you feel ready to take action towards the things that'll move you towards your goals in life. You're going to make better progress towards your goal of staying poor by sitting around waiting to take action until you feel ready than if you were just to get off your ass and, start doing stuff. You do stuff and eventually people start giving you money for stuff, right? Like, you don't want that. So obviously this episode's all tongue in cheek. Take everything I said, invert it. Be beautiful people, build something awesome. Go be rich, because I've been poor and it sucked. I've had money. It's way better. So go get some money. I'll see you guys in the next episode.